Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Thank you again for clicking on my video. On the menu today, it will be fish and chips. So stay tuned and I'll take you through the process. All right. Okay, so here I have my tilapia fish. What I'll be using to season the fish, I'll be using some all-purpose seasoning, black pepper, fish seasoning, some onion powder, and garlic powder. So that's what I have in here, and that's what I'm gonna use to season my fish with. Alright, so now I'm just gonna take my fish and I'm gonna pat dry it. Make sure all the moisture is off it. Okay, so now that the fish is pat dry, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some slices in the fish. On both sides. And now I'm gonna season this. So I'm gonna make sure I get all those little spots in between and put the seasoning in there. So after seasoning the fish, I'm going to be putting some flour on it. This fish, it's not a fresh fish. You know, we live inland and we don't live near sea. So this fish has been on ice for a very long time, you know, before we even buy it. So as you can see, like the skin was actually coming off. So I didn't want the skin to stick in the pot. So that's why I decided to actually use the flour to be on the safe side. So you repeat the same process for any amount of fish. And now we're ready to go ahead and preheat our pot. I'm going in with my oil. And you want to add enough oil to the pot. So, you know, it's fish and you're frying. So you want to make sure you have enough oil, you know, and not really too stingy on the oil, you know. All right, so I am going to add some garlic to give the oil some flavor. This is really good when you're frying chicken or anything. So yes, you can't leave out our garlic. It's very good seasoning. All right, so I just tested it to see if the oil was a bit hot, and there we went in with the rest of the garlic. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the fish to the pot. I thought it could have held both fish. Let me try. Can it hold it? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it works. So I'm just gonna leave this on one side for about 7 to 10 minutes, and then I'll check to see how it looks, if I'm satisfied with the color on that side, and then I'll flip it to the other side. All right, so while we wait to flip our fish, we're gonna start on our potatoes, because guys, this is fish and chips, remember? Yes, and we're doing it from scratch. So you can actually buy the bag of chips at the store, but if you will have potatoes and you want to do it from scratch, you can do it that way. It's much healthier too, and it fill you up more. All right, so I added it in the water so it doesn't change color. You know, potatoes, it has fertilizer in it, and I think it's the starch too why it turns red. So yeah, I put it in the water and you know it doesn't change color. So we'll continue to peel all the potatoes, and then we are ready to start cutting and shaping up the potatoes to make our fries. So now I'm gonna grab my potato, dump it a little bit, to get a little water off. And I'm going to start by slicing the potatoes. So at this step, you cut your potatoes the size that you want them to be. So if you want a very thin potato, like McDonald's fries, then you slice it a little thinner. At first, I kind of had some thick fries, but then I kind of sliced them a little thinner. I kind of rethink it, because I didn't want them to take so long to fry. So I kind of, slice them up a little smaller. But yeah, so I just continued to do this, careful on the fingers and the knife. And you want to actually select some nice sized potatoes for these. It gives you better sized fries, longer fries. And while I was cutting these potatoes, in the middle of the potatoes were bad. So they look really good on the outside, but inside of it was bad. So a lot of my fries ended up coming out small. Okay, so all my potatoes are peeled and well cut, and I put them back in the water because I didn't want them to change too much color. I'm just gonna spread them out on a piece of napkin so they dry completely. And you can cut your fries at whatever size you want. I kind of had to, some of my fries are kind of bigger than some because some of the potatoes were bad on the inside, so I had to cut some parts. So that's why I have a lot of uneven potatoes here, but that's okay. I'm also going to pat some of it so it dries faster. And then these bad boys are ready for the pot. So it's about 10 minutes since I let these stay on this side. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these garlic out, because this oil can't get any more flavor than it already has. So I'm going to take these out. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip this. That's perfect right there. Okay, so same thing on this side. I'm going to leave this for 10 minutes on this side again, and then I'm ready to take my fish out. So now it's time to preheat our pot to start frying our chips. Alright, and I'm going to test it first to see how hot the oil is, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get all my fries in the pot. All right. So I'll leave these to fry for about 5 minutes and then I'll check them. I'm just checking these and kind of switching them over. So because these are not the pre-cooked ones, they take a little bit longer to fry. Because it's potato that you're actually frying. It's not pre-cooked. Okay? Alright, just a little bit more ways to go and then our fries are ready. So after about 10 minutes or so, fries are done. You don't want them to get too brown. You don't want to burn them up, but you still want to have that nice crunchy taste. And with these fries, guys, it's fresher, so it tends to get soggy faster. So you want to make sure as soon as you get these out of the pot, you salt them and get them on your plate, and time to eat. All right, and there you have it, everyone. This is the fish and chips recipe. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and share the video. Thank you again, guys, for watching, and until next time, peace. Jamaica love.